What is up, you guys? My name is Bella. You might know me as OnlyJayus. I am here with Jesse from LyonMentalHealth, and we are here to uncover what your dreams are trying to tell you. We're going to do our best to understand what messages your subconscious is trying to get through to you, but if you want to learn how to interpret your own dreams, you should definitely check out my new book, journal thing, Awaken, okay? This is designed to help you get better sleep, understand your dreams, and just overall get you into a better headspace. So if you want to grab a copy, all the links for it are down in the description, or you can just search Dream Journal OnlyJayus on Amazon. You ready, Jesse?
Fun dream fact of the day. Did you know research shows that 90% of your dreams are forgotten within the first 10 minutes after you wake up? That's why it's so important to write them down.
Some people think they don't dream at all, but you do dream. You just forget about it because you're not writing it down. Write it down.
Write it down. And new research shows that we used to think that you only dream in REM sleep, but now we know that you dream in every stage of sleep, all 5 stages. So, yeah, it's not only is it just there, it's there every part of the way.
So understand yourself a little bit better and write down your dreams in the Awaken Journal because we designed it specifically to help you get more into that so you can start lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is fun.
Yeah, don't be a goober. Write it down.
Alright, guys, I gotta admit something, get it off my chest, okay? I am completely obsessed with today's sponsor, Hyper Fever.
Head game maker Craveplay invites you to play Hyper Fever. Critics call it the most mobile of all mobile games.
Which is a non-existent and ridiculous name for a game, okay? Y'all know the actual sponsor today, the very real and legit mobile game, Raid Shadow Legends. And this isn't just a normal mobile game. Like, visually speaking, it is absolutely mind-blowing that the graphics can compete with that of a console or a PC game. And the customization options are off the charts. You can personalize your champions in literally a billion different ways, and the head-to-head battles, PvP arenas, exploring dungeons is actually keeping me hooked. Sylvania is by far my favorite dungeon boss, but just between us, if you really want to win, you should use Arcriza, Archbishop Pinroy, and Arbite. Speaking of the latter, in a few days, the first few episodes of the series Raid called Arbiter will be released, which means Raid Shadow Legends is getting a huge update with new content, new champions, bios, new events, a new artifact set, and more. Make sure you go download Raid and start playing this game. I promise it's not going to disappoint. You can use the link down in the description or scan the QR code here to get some fantastic bonuses like the epic champion Drake and a lot of other useful things. So go get it right now, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, first up we got AlexK.
Okay, my dream was I was running away from my mom and sister. There was zombies and I was captured by my mom and sister and they didn't eat me, but it was scary.
Learning about what your guys' dream meanings actually are. I want to explore your subconscious, so let me know.
Damn, dude. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Zombies. Zombies stands out, but also mom and sister. Okay, so you running away from them, maybe you want like an emotional distance from them. You want some sort of independence. You're feeling something, some way about their presence, so you're running away from them. The fact that they did capture you, though, and didn't eat you, maybe you have a fear
So
of being
generous of them.
and controlled, but not necessarily harmed.
Yeah. That's so nice. They didn't gobble you down. That was
Right? Like, they just got you, and then they didn't eat you, which is what zombies do. And zombies are usually, like, associated with, like, decay, loss of identity. I'm trying to think, like, but in context of this, I would say, like, you really have to look at yourself and, like, your own feelings about your family dynamic to understand. But maybe just establish healthy boundaries with them. I don't know.
always a great direction to go, like looking into those boundaries. I always think of zombies, like whenever I hear zombies, I always start with this, like it's the base level, right? Zombies are the undead. So these are things that should be dead, but are not dead. They're still chasing after us. And so classic interpretation for zombies is these are problems from your past that are still haunting you. They should be done and over, but girl, you got baggage that is still chasing after you. And anytime you're running, like so running from mom, running from sister, it's avoidance. So I would be asking myself, if it were my dream, I'd be asking myself, what problems in my past are still haunting me? And what am I avoiding that I need to turn and face? probably it has something to do with the feminine, right? Maternal instinct, sisterly instinct. You may be kind of uncomfortable with those feminine characteristics inside of you, and that may be very directly related to your family. Not sure, but that's for you to find out.
Hopefully we just called you the fuck out and you can go deal with that.
Go get it. Go get it. Because there's no reason to live your life kind of like afraid of things and avoiding things. Like, set yourself free, man. That's what your dreams are trying to do.
I'm working on that. I'm working on being a little less avoidant, and it's worked out. Like, people kind of respect me a little bit more for saying what I think rather than just being very, like, just okay with anything, you know?
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
All right, next we got SD Monstro. Stro. Anyway. Did you have a dream last night?
Hi, Bella. So I had a dream recently where I was sitting in a lawn chair in a busy street, and I see this guy walking towards me with his hands in his pockets. So I was curious, and he was walking really close, and as soon as he got close to me, he pulled out a gun, and he shot me about 4 to 5 rounds. And I looked down and I see red. So my reaction was I got up slowly and I walked away, and then I woke up.
Jesse, I feel like this one kind of is a little bit more clear and speaks for itself.
It is. You want to go first?
Sitting on a lawn chair on a busy street, I would say means that you're maybe a little bit more like passive in your waking life and you just want to be like an observer, even though like there's all these things happening around you. You feel a little bit more detached to it. And even though you see this guy approaching with his hands in his pocket, it's like a hidden threat, like something unexpected is going to happen. Like you see it coming, but you're still just sitting there waiting until he pulls out a gun and shoots you. So like you feel like a target in some way or like vulnerable in some way in your real life. But the fact that you just got up slowly and walked away after this man shot you a bunch of times, I still think it kind of reflects the passiveness, but maybe also just like you're resilient. You're going to get through it. You're going to overcome whatever's happening.
Yeah. I feel like death is one of the most misunderstood dream symbols. And so I 100% agree. I think there's some passivity there. And anytime you're seeing a gun is about control. Like whoever holds the gun holds control inside of that storyline. So I've seen dreams where people are trying to shoot, but they always miss the mark. This is you trying to achieve things in your life, but you're missing like the actual accomplishment of those goals. And then I've seen other ones where people get shot, right? And it's like, oh, you are not feeling in control of your life right now. Somebody else holds the power, holds the threat over your head. And so that's where we see the gun. So this dream is all about that. But on a deeper level, you have to remember each of these characters symbolize a different part of who we are. So you have to remember that person that shot you is also you too. So I would be asking myself, if this was my dream, I would ask myself, what part of me is in conflict with myself? What are these things that I hate about myself that make me so violently enraged that I become passive about them? And then I would ask myself, what parts of myself do I need to put to rest and move forward from? Because that's the real meaning about death. It's letting go of the past parts of yourself, letting go of that old you, and allowing yourself to be transformed to be someone who is more in control, who is more confident, and who has that power and authority over their life, like a person should. So I think there's an intersection of the mind that you're sitting in right now, these crossroads that you're sitting in, and it's time to make some moves.
There we go. Like your brain knows, and it's just like trying to let you know. Even though you know. It knows, but like you don't know.
Yeah. Well, that conscious brain gets in the way all the time. Our conscious thoughts. We know, but then we fuck it up by overthinking the shit out of it.
Exactly. And so your brain
Guilty,
is just
dude.
like, here's the message right here on a silver platter little story. It might freak. It got your attention.
Listen to me.
It's a strange man's going to come shoot you. You got to change his life, man. Like, no, I like that. Death, I feel like... I'm gonna leave that one in. That was kind of funny. I feel like death is like in dreams a lot, and if people kind of get that part of like it's not necessarily death, it's more of like a rebirth. Like you're trying to change, like You said it.
Yeah, it gives just such a more positive spin to it, because the other thing is, if you start to be afraid of dying in your dreams and then you have this like fear going into sleep, you're going to have more nightmares. Like, that's the way that the brain works. So if you can start to understand that, like, hey, your mind's not against you. Your mind is trying to help you. You just are misunderstanding its messages. Let's see what positive and encouragement my mind has for me tonight when I go to sleep. It doesn't have to be scary. That's the biggest thing.
Love that. We love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Levantisms. Levantisms? I'm really butchering everyone's names, but it's fine. Y'all are here.
Hey, if you're on the show, that's what you get. That's part of the fun.
Did you have a dream last night?
So, yes, I did have a dream. So, last night, I was in the savannas, right? And I was, like, there was lions in the front, and this dream has happened multiple times. But, like, I was in the savannas, and these lions, this pack of lions was near the van. I would pick my head up, and as soon as I did that, they would notice me, and I had to start running. But after a little bit, I had just gave up, and then had the lion eat me. No pain felt. It didn't hurt, but like it had ran for a little bit, stopped, curled into a ball, and just let the lion eat me. So I'm wondering what it means. If you could tell me, that would mean the world to me. Thank you.
I love this guy.
A little scream.
He just makes me so happy. Yeah, I know. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay. So you're in the savannas, and there's lions. I don't necessarily know if lions like really mean anything, but like they're a predator.
Oh yeah, it's my whole channel, dude.
You feel, haha, there we go. Maybe
I have a vested interest in this dream.
they're like hiding from them, and then they're like peeking. So like maybe just feeling like exposed to potential dangers. You feel like seen or targeted, obviously lions. But like you ran away, but didn't continue running away. You like stopped and like put yourself into a ball and let the lions eat you, even though you didn't feel any pain. You like let that happen, and maybe there's a fear of being like overwhelmed or devoured by some sort of challenge that's in your life. Like the challenge in your life could be like the lion, right? Like Jason, you know that you're there, like eating you. You go. You feel like you're emotionally.
Yeah.
I want to hear yours because I'm a little bit more confused on this one.
You're on the right track. I mean, I have a personal vested interest in lions, of course. I mean, the last name is Lion. The whole channel is LyonMentalHealth. So, lions. The best way to think about it, I think, is think about the Wizard of Oz. You've got the cowardly lion, right? This is a play on the archetype of lion. Lions are all about courage, strength, valor, pride, right? And so that's why a lot of the ancient coat of arms had lions on them. That's why, like, especially the griffin, half eagle, half lion, huge symbol of like pride and strength. So if you're being chased by and eaten by a lion, it's showing this conflict between I want to be courageous and proud of myself and confident in who I am, but that's not really how I feel right now. So, Mr. Lion, please just eat me and be consumed and feed off of the struggles that I have right now so you can nourish yourself and be the proud, confident lion that I really want to be. And so for me, like that's why the whole channel is a lion. It's like, hey, be proud of yourself, be courageous, you can do this. And the face kind of torn away is like, hey, be vulnerable, be proud.
You got really excited about that. I liked it.
I did. I overthink the shit out of everything. So everything's a symbol for me. I love it.
Let us know if we slapped your nuts on this one, if we hit the ball right there, if the message of the dreams that we interpreted were kind of right. If we're wrong, call us out for it. But thank y'all so much for sending us the video submissions. It really does help, do the show. If you want us to interpret your dreams, be sure to make a video. Let me know about it. Tag the Get Horizontal page over on TikTok right here. Yeah. And also, if you want to interpret your own dreams, like I said, this Awaken book, it's really cool. You should check it out. We got some coloring pages in there. Like, there's dream interpretations in the back. Like, get the book. Jesse, you got anything to say? You want to tell people where to find you?
I'll be in the comments. Come say hi at LyonMentalHealth on everything. TikTok is garbage right now, so I've been responding to all my DMs personally. So if you want to say what's up, say what's up. I'll be there.
Yeah. And also, like, I've seen a lot of people still tell me their dreams in the comment section, and that's cool. I like to read them. But if you want to be in the video, make a video. You don't even have to show your face. Just a little voice recording of like, just tell us a weird dream about it. We'd love to hear it. It's helping us. It's helping you. Yeah. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time.
Bye.